Hello, good morning. It's Tuesday the 16th. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So Boris has been on. He held a press conference yesterday where he confirmed that he will announce the roadmap of the way out of lockdown as early as next week. Cautious but irreversible are the buzzwords this time around, and it looks likely that he will kick off with schools reopening on the 8th of March. The Bank of England's Andy Haldane believes that lifting the lockdown will release a wave of pent-up demand, and in his view that will see the economy recover much quicker than previous forecasts would have us believe. And he might be right, but it certainly sounds like Boris is not going to be rushed into anything too adventurous with his cautious yet irreversible approach. Meanwhile, sterling continues to see support from leading the charge in the vaccination race. We touched fresh highs against the dollar yesterday. We saw 139.20. We may see a minor correction before any further push higher, but 140 is definitely within the sights. There's also a bit of positivity in the US economy too. We've seen forecasts suggesting a return to pre-pandemic levels as early as the summer, and with growth of 4 or 5% in 2021. Growth then should tail off to around 2.5% a year for the next 5 years. And while this would have a lot to do with support from a very accommodative fiscal policy, it would be a good outcome nonetheless. For now though, the key question remains over when things are going to kick off stateside, as that $1.9 trillion support and stimulus package is still stuck in Congress, and Biden seems reluctant to take a more aggressive approach, forcing it through with his Democrat majority. Not sure how long that one's going to take now. Meanwhile, Eurozone manufacturing output remains pretty resilient. Export performance is propping that sector up as domestic demand remains pretty weak with the Eurozone in lockdown. GDP data is expected to show the economy fell by over 5% last year, but the euro still tested resistance. Euro dollar touched 121.45 yesterday, and that's about where we open again this morning. Right, that's it from me. I am soaked. I should have brought the brolly, should have stayed off the air wheel, but no, you live and learn. Join me again.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.